At the other side of fear is growth. At the other side of comfort is growth. What is that thing that you are afraid of? You need to face your fear. You have been asking yourself, you have been saying, you have been procrastinating, I want to do tech, I want to go into tech. What is holding you back? You can start today. It is not too late.
And it's an honor to have you join LEARNTOR Cohort 5. I'd like you to introduce yourself. Let the world know the woman behind the screen.
Thank you so much. Merci, George-Igbafe, the founder of LEARNTOR. My name is Stella George. I serve currently as the Division Director for Division E, District 94, Toastmasters International. I'm also a team lead in one of the leading banks in Nigeria. I'm the founder of the Inspired by Stella Foundation, an organization that inspires, trains, and motivates youths and women, especially those living with disabilities, to live their dream. I'm a coach, I'm a mentor, I'm a leader, I'm a public speaker.
I'd like to ask first, how did you find about LEARNTOR? How would you speak to your experience on the cohort program?
Thank you so much. So I found LEARNTOR online. I came across your interview with Channels Television and I was interested in what you were talking about. So I went online to check. I saw testimonials of people and I told myself, no, I have to be part of the next cohort. And I joined. And I will say that I was not disappointed at all. I forgot to add that I am a certified Scrum Master. All thanks to LEARNTOR. I learned a lot. Top on the list is the digital way of working. I learned how to automate some processes that were hitherto cumbersome for me. I use the Power BI to do snapshot presentations to my colleagues and to my bosses. Even in my capacity as division director, I remember that I had to set up meetings using Doodle. I had to use the wheel to also come up with the order of contest. I just brought in all the learnings that I've gathered through the process into the work that I do every day. And it has been an interesting experience. And I'd like to say that if you're considering transitioning to tech, or you just want to have an idea of what tech is all about, and I think everybody should have an idea of tech. You might not become a professional tech expert, but if you, in the world that we're living today, you should have an idea of what tech is all about. And that is what I learned. I was able to inculcate it in the job that I do. I am also now not a novice to tech. I learned a lot. It was an interesting session. Cohort 5, I will also want to recommend anybody that wants to join the next cohorts. You will not regret it.
Oftentimes, when we put out our campaign, we get more men applied to the cohort program than women. And LEARNTOR is trying to bridge the divide, the digital divide, and bring more women. And I like the theme for the International Women's Day, DigitALL, Innovation Technology for Gender Equality. So I'd like you to speak to women that are like, I can't do this. Because you're a woman that came into this space not knowing what we're doing. But today, the result shows as a division director that you are. Everybody kept asking, Stella, share the magic.
What I'd like to say is that please stop sitting on the fence. It is time to dive into tech. We need to bridge the digital divide. We're talking about equity, equality in all aspects. So what we're saying is that nobody is stopping us. Nobody is stopping us. As a woman, if you want to become a business analyst, a data scientist, a Scrum Master, the floor is there for you. It's open. The door is open for you. You can come in and be that tech expert that you want to be. It all depends on you. What level do you want to get to in this tech business? For example, Mercy, the founder of LEARNTOR, is a woman. And from the history that I heard about her, she started when she was about 40 years, and she's a woman. So if women can overcome imposter syndrome, the fear of failure, fear of what people will say, this tag that tech is for men alone. If we can stop all that and dive into tech, you would realize that there is nothing difficult about tech. It is just as every other field. You can thrive in tech. In fact, one interesting thing I observed, especially as a Scrum Master, is that the experiences that we have gathered over the years as family people, as women, as mothers, are the same principle that applies to Scrum, to project management. They are all interwoven. If you are a woman, you can do tech. In fact, you can do tech better because you have actually been doing it. You have actually been doing it. It's just that you have not applied the principle to it. Now we're saying, come and learn the principle and make it better. Come and earn from tech. Come and others, come and become a voice in tech. The number of women to men in tech is staggering. The difference is too far. The gap is wide. We need to bridge that gap. It's time for women to come into tech. And there are different techs. Everybody must not be a data scientist. You can decide the role you want to play in the tech space. And together, we all will take our space in the tech.
Why? Because traditional way of working is dead. Innovation, accelerated learning is the future, the agile way.
I've learned to always take on things I've never done before, because growth and comfort does not coexist. So I like to encourage everyone, at the other side of fear is growth. At the other side of comfort is growth. What is that thing that you are afraid of? You need to face your fear. You have been asking yourself, you have been saying, you have been procrastinating, I want to do tech, I want to go into tech. What is holding you back? You can start today. It is not too late.